some grass and some beans. I'm good. I'm good.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about my experience at my last Workaway, which if you didn't see my last video, I will link it down below so you can kind of see what I was talking about. Basically in that video I was talking about how I was so excited that I found this awesome Workaway and they were going to teach me about cob building and they were going to teach me about sprouting and fermenting, and I was also going to be learning about pottery.
Let's just say it didn't quite pan out how I would have wanted it to, and
I left 2 days after I got there. It's quite interesting. Okay, but it was just not ideal situations.
So it's just so crazy. Like, this video is just so crazy to me how all this happened. But alright, anywho.
So when I found this Workaway, I like looked through her page. I get there and she seemed pretty cool, very open. The first night she said that it was totally fine if Kehlani wanted to stay because it was at night and she didn't, you know, if she didn't want to drive at night, that was cool, she could just stay. So we were talking and Kehlani and I had told her, so we probably said it like 2 to 4 times, that we had to go to bed because Kehlani had to wake up really early. We didn't go to bed till like 11 to 12, like late, right? And that was because Allie kept talking to us and kept talking and talking and talking. So I was like, wow, this girl can really fucking talk. Kehlani had to leave early in the morning, so when I woke up, like officially woke up, it was like 8 o'clock. And I see this like dark spot. Mind you, I don't have my glasses in, so I have no fucking idea what it is. But I was like, this spot was not here yesterday. What is this? And I was like, oh shit, it better not be a fucking spider. And sure enough, I like squint and get a little closer and I'm like,
Oh, it is a spider. Okay.
This was a big ass fucking spider, and I'm gonna insert a picture of it. And so I got really freaked out, and after that I was like kind of very uncomfortable sleeping there because I was like, fuck, like, am I gonna have spiders crawling on me when I'm at sleep? I was like, I don't know how comfortable I feel, but I was like, whatever, it's cool, like I came here to learn, I'll try to brush it up. That night that we got there, Allie had mentioned that, oh yeah, I'm not gonna be doing cob anymore. So yeah, it's just a lot, you know, so we're just not gonna do that until we have like a bigger group. And I was just like, okay, in my head I was like, bitch, your profile said that you were gonna do cob. In your email you said you were gonna do cob, and you were very excited that I was interested in cob because that's what you wanted to fucking do. That was not the case. She dropped that real quick, and I was like, okay, it's fine, I can deal. I really wanted to learn about pottery, so that's cool. At least I can, you know, learn about pottery. Cob was my main thing that I wanted to go to learn there. Like literally the main thing. Pottery was an extra cherry on top bonus, but my main thing was cob. So when she said that we weren't gonna do cob anymore, I was just like, it's not what you said in your email, nor your page. I was just a little put off, and I was like, what the fuck, dude? You told me we were gonna do this, but I was like, whatever, it's fine. So the next day, and got like, I guess ready to like work or do whatever I needed to help her with at 9 o'clock. By 2:55, guess how much work I had done? I had done an hour of work max. You know what we had been doing? Because I had been with her the whole morning and afternoon. Guess what we had been doing? This girl was talking and talking, just non-stop talking. Okay, this girl is the type
that she just has so much knowledge, and she's just like, I just want everyone to know how fucking smart I am. I just want you to know how smart and educated I am. I want everyone to know I have big goals, but I just rather do a lot of talking, not a lot of action. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's the type of girl that she was, and I was like, oh, fucking A. Oh, okay, so when she was talking also, those like hours, that whole morning and afternoon, she was talking about random fucking shit. Like, bitch, I get it, you know, you wanna talk, you wanna get to know your host, you wanna get to know your Workaway. More like she just wanted to fucking talk, because I probably said a whole paragraph in that whole slot of time from 9 to 3. So it was really just her talking. She was talking to me about her fucking sociopathic, is it sociopathic? Sociopath of a ex which I was like, bitch, what the fuck would you tell me about this sociopath and how you felt unsafe and how you had to take him to court and how he did this same shit and worse to his ex and pulled out a gun on her and her partner at the time? What? Like, why would you want me to know that? Like, are you trying to make me like fear for my life while I'm here? Like, does this seem interesting to you? Is this something you talk about to people you don't really know? Like, what? She also mentioned this comment while we were talking, and we were talking about bone marrow. So I asked her, I was like, what is up with all this bone marrow? I mean, bone broth. It's such a like big thing, and obviously me being vegan, that just sounds really disgusting. But I mean, I was a meat eater, and I would suck the juice out of the bone marrow. Yeah, that's gross, whatever. I don't want to hear it. And obviously I know what it tastes like. So she was talking about that, and she was like, oh yeah, essentially it's just like semen. It tastes just like semen. And I'm like,
Did this bitch just really refer, like, she really just, what? What?
I've known you for like 5 hours. Why are you talking like that? Like, why? So I was like, okay. Also, side note, bone marrow does not taste like semen. It does not. It doesn't. Not at fucking all. But anywho, I was like, okay, that was a fucking weird comment. And I was actually with her roommate. It was her and her roommate. And it was so awkward when she made that comment that even her roommate was kind of like, okay, awkward. Laughing. Yum. Okay, whatever. And even Allie was like, this was such a good joke. I'm just not around the right crowd. And I'm like, what kind of crowd are you hanging out with? That's gross, and it's not even true. Like, it's not even true. That's my main. It's not even true, and it's kind of gross. If you want to talk like that, that's cool, but it's not even fucking true. So I was like, okay, whatever. Brush it off. So, then it was my time to eat. I didn't eat till about 4 or 5. That was like, it had nothing to do with her. But, she said she accommodated vegans, right? Oh, also, I want to throw in there that she does dumpster diving. I have nothing against dumpster diving. I wanted to do it myself. So this is not me being like, ew, she dumpster dives. No, because I would want to do it too. Fuck it. Like, there's so much waste that goes to waste, and it's still fucking good. So that wasn't my issue. My issue was the fact that, one, there wasn't that much food for me to eat. There was a banana, oranges that, like 2 or 3 oranges that were completely not okay. I think like 1 pear, a couple patties, frozen patties, some green peas, some pecans, some crackers, rice, and lentils. Yes, you can make a filling meal with that. I like my food to taste good, so her kitchen and like her food was the type of kitchen where it's like, to the common person, it's like, fuck, there's nothing to eat here, me. But to somebody that lives there is like, oh yeah, I can just make something up and it's fucking delicious. She was like, oh, you're gonna have to be on your own for lunch today because I have all this stuff going on. I was like, that's totally cool. You do you. This bitch had me over here eating grass and flowers. Like, is she trying to make fun of vegans? Like, she was a vegan at one point. I'll get into that. But yeah, she had me eating some lettuce from her garden, which of course I do not fucking mind. Like, if it's your garden, I'm down to eat whatever. The thing is that she picked this lettuce at like 11 or 12, and I didn't eat till like 4 or 5. So that lettuce was wilted and disgusting. So it was just not that appetizing. So, but I ate it because, I mean, there really wasn't that much for me to eat. She didn't have the most common spices. She had black pepper and salt, but I like to season my stuff more than just black pepper and salt. So I was just like, fuck, I feel like there's nothing here to eat. Again, I feel like her kitchen was for her and she could rip up something delicious with what she had. But to me, there wasn't really that much for me to eat. So I was like, fuck, I'm not doing Cobb. The food here sucks unless she makes it. But she's fucking busy all the time. And she talks like
a motherfucker.
Like, you do not understand. You do not understand how much this girl talks. Like, you can't even fathom how much this girl talks. If you ask her one question...
Oh, why would you do that? Why would you do that?
This girl will go on a rant about the indigenous people, about how this molecule did this to the country and how these people did this to the country and how this food is bad for you and how this and these chemicals in the food and the opiates and the fucking stomach acids and like, I just wanted to know one thing. Just one thing. Like, just one thing. Like, why do you have to do this to me? So that was interesting. Another thing that I was like, oh my god. So this goes in hand with the fact that she talks a lot. I just thought this was very rude of her, and I just don't think that she just is aware of it, or if she is, she's just being a complete bitch about it. So she loves talking, right? If anyone else is talking, it's just not that important. So she was telling a story about like her ex or something. Her roommate was like trying to say something. This bitch continued talking. She tried to say something again, continued fucking talking, said something again, and finally she shuts up. And when she's talking to you, she will look at every person in the eyes. Why? Because she wants that fucking attention. So she will look at everyone's faces, right? When her roommate is talking, playing with her sweater, playing with her hair, looking at the ground, she's not paying any fucking attention to her. I just think that's so fucking rude. Like, dude, you literally just talked for 3 fucking hours. Can you give someone the time, the fucking spotlight to just talk for like a minute and a half? Like, can you? No. She don't do that, honey. She do not do that. Like, that's so fucking rude to me, because it's not like she hadn't been talking. And then she would say shit like, okay, after she was done or about to be done, she'd be like, okay, so where I was getting at, or, well, like I was saying, and she would just say it in this like tone, like just a very, very subtle tone of like, okay, finally it's my fucking turn. Shut up. First of all, you're being fucking annoying. I just want to help you, whatever you need to help you with for the 5 fucking hours. I don't want to hear you for 5 fucking hours about your whole life that you've been living. Another thing. Okay, this girl is a certified nutritionist, okay? You know when you're like in high school and your gym teachers are telling you what the fuck to do, and you're like, bitch, you're like overweight, and you're like, why the fuck you telling me I gotta work out when clearly you gotta work out, right? Okay, this nutritionist, she weighs like 85 to 100 pounds. Honestly, probably more on like the 85 pounds. She's very fucking tiny. Again, I have nothing against tiny people, but she's not fucking eating. She does not eat. Something is going on, because you're a nutritionist. You're eating like 500 calories. You're expending like 1,000 calories. Like, how? A certified fucking nutritionist going to not eat? Interesting. She later asked me, was like, oh, you're full, right? Yeah, I'm full. Don't mind me. I'm like 50 pounds over what you weigh, but
Girl, I just need some grass and some beans. I'm good. I'm good.
she was actually talking about how she tried to go vegan 1 or 2 times. She was like, yeah, I tried the whole veganism thing, but it just really wasn't for me. I felt so horrible. I felt so depressed, so like low energy. It just was not for me. And then I had some meat, and I was just revived. I've never felt so good in my life. I felt so happy. I was like, oh my god, I just need to eat meat. Bitch, if you only eat like a handful of nuts and some grass like what you tried to feed me, you're gonna feel like shit. Why? Because you're not eating enough calories. You think a nutritionist would know this stuff, but clearly they don't. And she eats meat and stuff like that. And she barely eats as it is now as a non-vegan. Imagine if she had the same tendencies, the same eating habits as a vegan. Like, just picture that. That is literally why Ravana and Elise had the same fucking issue. Oh, you think that eating 800 calories in plants is gonna be enough for you?
No, and some avocado is gonna be enough? No. Like,
you're so smart, yet you're so fucking stupid. Like I said, this part got me real heated. I gave her fucking attitude one of the days, not like too intense, because I was like, you know, I'm a couple hours from home. I don't want to get kicked out of the house. And then, you know, I don't want to put myself in a bad predicament. Said something about like, oh yeah, if you eat like certain stuff, you get inflamed. And I was like, oh yeah, like eating meat like eating animal products, and she just ignored the fact that I said that. And she was like, you know, it's vegans and they need to get their protein. I'm just like, oh, you're one
of those nutritionists, those really stupid ones that think that because you're vegan, you won't get enough protein and you'll probably die. Oh, okay, I got you, fam. I got you. You're that stupid. Okay.
And she got lightheaded so many times, and she was like, oh yeah, I probably should eat something. I just feels so weird. Really?
Who would have thought, you know, that you not eating and not having water would make you feel weird? Like, what? Nonsense.
So the kitchen was bad. We were not doing what she said we were doing, which was the cob, and would not stop talking. And those are the main reasons that I left her house. Yeah, the spider had something to do with it, but if she would have been like not annoying as fuck with her talking, and I noticed this pattern where she just like has to be the center of attention, and she has to know more than you, and she has to be that better person. She was like, and she like constantly has to like, what is it, she made this comment which made me really fucking uncomfortable. I've never been this uncomfortable, even with, it was just so uncomfortable. She was talking about her ex and how she was like, oh yeah, I want to get like this like handgun and like I want to have this like garter on my thigh.
Like how hot would that be? Like how hot would that be? Wouldn't it be so hot?
And I'm just like, dude, why the fuck, like why are you asking me? Like why are you telling me? Like get away from me, like so gross. And then when Kaylani came over, she made another comment of like how she like knows how to do like manly stuff or whatever, and her lesbian friends, like not her friends, her lesbian friends were like, oh wow, you actually know how to do this. Oh wow, that's so hot. Like, isn't it so hot? Like, that's literally what she said. She's like, isn't it so hot? And I'm just like, dude, what the fuck are you trying to do? Like, you're not attractive. You're annoying as fuck. And the person that you are makes you not attractive. Not that you're not attractive, just that the person that you are makes you so unattractive, like kind of disgusting. And the fact that you try to obviously be better than people all the time makes you so ugly. And just fucking get me out of here. Like, let's fucking go. Like at the end, I said like thank you for having me or whatever, and I was just like, hey, let's get in my bag so you know like we can go. And so we got my bags, and I said bye to the roommates, and then I left. And Kaylani was like, you didn't even say bye to Allie. And I was just like, like in my head, I was like, I said thank you to her like twice. What else do you want me to do? And then she like came up to the door and was like, oh, like have a nice travels. And I just walked out of there, and I was like, fuck, let's fucking go. I cannot stand this lady anymore. So yeah, that was my review. I hope you never have to deal with this, because honestly, it was very uncomfortable as a Workaway. Hopefully, if you decide to do Workaway, you do make sure that there's quite a good amount of good reviews, and you talk to them about what they're actually gonna be doing and what you're actually gonna be doing while you were there. Did not listen to my own advice, and I totally suggest that you do listen to my advice, because you do not want to be stuck in this situation. If you watch this whole video, like, dude, you are the MVP. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.